She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception in 2010, and last night it was no exception. They were sky high for Caitlin Clark and the Fever, but to start the season, they had a little bit of a rough go of it. They lost their first 5 games. They ended up 1-8 through their first 9 games, and during that first month, the playoffs, they didn't feel realistic at all. Indy entered the Olympic break 11-15 on the year, and then they really turned it around. They've won 7 of their 8 since. They clinched a playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which, by the way, was the last year of Hall of Famer and franchise icon Tamika.
Caitlin Clark just shattered the WNBA rookie assist record and the Fever rookie three-pointer record, but that's not even the wildest part. What really got people talking was what happened next. When Caitlin showed up at the Indianapolis Colts game with her boyfriend and teammate Lexie Hull, Lucas Oil Stadium absolutely erupted. The crowd started chanting her name, fans rushed to snap selfies, and for a moment, it felt less like a football game and more like a rock concert. Social media exploded with clips of her appearance, and the buzz was unreal. But here's the thing, this wasn't just about a fun day at a football game. It was proof that Caitlin Clark's influence has officially transcended basketball. She's no longer just a WNBA rookie making headlines on the court, she's becoming a full-fledged sports icon. And the craziest part? This is only the beginning. Her star power is growing faster than anyone, even her biggest supporters, could have imagined.
Caitlin Clark somehow wins the WNBA championship this year, she will have put together the greatest rookie season in the history of professional sport. Include Caitlin Clark in the conversation, as I like to do, but we're also going to bring the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Caitlin Clark, Deion Sanders, all in the same boat with historical perspective and knowledge. And more than anything, I'm gonna blast them.
As Caitlin's off-court fame skyrockets, her on-court performance is proving to be just as extraordinary. She's not just playing well for a rookie, she's performing like a seasoned all-star. The WNBA better be ready, because Caitlin Clark is poised to change the game in ways we've never seen before. But here's the real story. Let's talk numbers, because despite her jaw-dropping stats, something about the league's response doesn't quite add up. In her debut season, Caitlin has already scored 497 points and dished out 232 assists, numbers that aren't just impressive, they're historic.
Charles Barkley talking about the Caitlin Clark phenomenon and the people he blames for blowing this whole Caitlin Clark deal.
People believe what we say on television. Just because people don't like you or your personality, they can't get on TV and slander you. It's just total bullshit. These ladies, and I'm a WNBA fan, they cannot have this Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they try. What is going on here? And the thing I love about her, she never says a word. But these ladies, who I love and respect their game, they couldn't have this.
Imagine being so good that your name is already mentioned alongside some of the greatest players in basketball history. That's Caitlin Clark. But this isn't just about stats. She's not merely keeping pace with the pros, she's leaving them behind. Caitlin is transforming the game in ways we've never seen before. Think about it, selling out a WNBA game used to be nearly impossible, but Caitlin makes it look effortless. Every time she steps onto the court, the Indiana Fever play in front of record-breaking crowds and packed arenas. It's like she has a kind of basketball magic that turns casual fans into die-hard believers overnight. When was the last time you heard of a WNBA game selling out regularly? Now, it's becoming the norm, all because of one rookie. That's the level of impact we're talking about.
WNBA Player of the Week. There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. She now has 102 on the season, and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place, and 26 away from UNESCO of the New York Liberty. She ain't beating Asia Wilson for the MVP, but she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year.
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's transforming the entire sport. Some are even calling it the Michael Jordan effect of the WNBA, as she draws in new fans, boosts viewership, and reshapes the league's economics. And let's be honest, when people start comparing you to Michael Jordan, you know you're doing something right. But here's where things start to get strange. With everything she's accomplished, you'd expect the WNBA to be shouting her name from the rooftops. Yet somehow, Caitlin still hasn't been officially recognized as Rookie of the Year, leaving fans scratching their heads and wondering, what more does she need to prove? And it's not like Caitlin is a one-trick pony, either. She's not only leading her team on the court, but also inspiring fans off it, connecting with people, giving back to communities, and showing everyone what it truly means to be a professional athlete.
They've made Caitlin Clark more interesting. They've made Caitlin Clark the biggest star in American sports. They got this conversation wrong. The ladies, the active players in the WNBA, they haven't screwed up anything. Their little petty jealousy and sniping at Caitlin Clark is why 2 million people are tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark play basketball and to watch a bunch of other women blow layups every.
Caitlin Clark's leadership on the court, and her personality off it, is drawing fans to the sport like never before. We're talking about a rookie who's breaking records, filling arenas, and revolutionizing women's basketball. You'd think that would be a no-brainer for the WNBA, showcase their newest superstar and celebrate the wave of excitement she's creating. But something feels off, and fans are starting to sense that something's being held back. And it's not just Caitlin making headlines, her teammates are stepping into the spotlight too. Everyone's buzzing about Lexie Hull's recent breakout performance, and what really turned heads was how Clark responded after Hull briefly stole the show. Lexie Hull, who had been quietly solid all season, absolutely erupted against the Seattle Storm. She dropped 22 points with jaw-dropping efficiency, hitting 6 of 7 from beyond the arc and 8 of 10 from the field overall. It was one of those nights where it felt like she couldn't miss even if she tried. This wasn't just a strong performance, it was a game-changer for the Fever, leading them to a dominant 92-75 victory over the Storm.
The Atlanta Dream set the record for the biggest crowd to watch a WNBA game in Georgia history.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Caitlin Clark tonight.
Gotta watch number 22.
I've been watching Caitlin for a couple of years, and since then I've dreamed about coming to a game.
And she's just brought a lot to the WNBA and also to the game itself and for women, so women's sports.
It's as if Lexie Hull discovered a secret cheat code and suddenly started dominating one of the league's top teams. You'd think Caitlin Clark might feel a little competitive about it, but that's not how she operates. Instead, she went on social media and turned the spotlight on her teammate, jokingly changing her account to a Lexie Hull fan page and posting, "This is now a Lexie Hull fan account." How awesome is that? It's like Caitlin saying, "Yeah, I'm the star, but look at my teammate shine." This moment wasn't just about one hot game. It revealed something deeper about the Fever's culture. These women aren't just teammates, they're genuine friends who celebrate each other's success. You know how some elite athletes can act distant or competitive when a teammate has a big night? Not this squad. Caitlin's reaction showed maturity, confidence, and leadership. She understands that when one of them wins, the whole team wins.
The WNBA was nothing before Caitlin Clark, and she has made it into something. I know how great she is because of Caitlin Clark. The Arike Amagawali, and I'm sorry if I messed up the name, the girl in Dallas. That girl's a baller. These guys are all working off of platforms that were already built long before they got there, and they have not elevated that platform.
Not Caitlin. She's always the first to cheer her teammates on because she understands that when Hull wins, the entire team gets better. That's real leadership. And get this, Clark and Hull aren't just teammates, they're genuine friends off the court too. The two even vacationed together in Mexico, soaking up the sun, relaxing on the beach, and, let's be honest, probably talking basketball the whole time. That kind of bond doesn't just happen, it builds chemistry that translates directly onto the court. But wait, it gets even better. During a recent press conference, Hull cracked a joke about Clark's defense, and Caitlin completely lost it, laughing so hard she could barely respond. It was like watching two best friends trying to keep it together in class. That moment perfectly captured their relationship, fun, authentic, and built on mutual respect. And that's exactly the kind of energy that turns a good team into a great one.